Wow. So, it has been a while since I have filmed. My hair looks crazy.
Yo, get in, chop.
But hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. Excuse the noise in the background, I live in the hood. I have been MIA, as you guys can see. I've been a blondie for a while now. Today, pretty much, I'm just gonna be explaining why I haven't filmed in so long. Like right now, I have to turn off my music to film and it just felt so uncomfortable, like I haven't filmed in so long. But I have my makeup right here ready. I'm gonna do a get ready with me today and I'm gonna give y'all this raw footage of my room, my dirty wall, all of that. We're gonna get straight into it. I can't even really start, like, because I haven't done this in a while. So like, I don't even know how to be right now. Like, I've missed YouTube so much. Hopefully, once I get this up, I'll post everything that I've missed, that everything that you guys missed in the past pretty much a year. I haven't like updated my life on YouTube. I feel bad, and not even to like you guys, but to myself, because I started this journey like really ready to like be not like a full-time YouTuber, but like a dedicated YouTuber. You know, like I wanted to like share myself and my story with the world, and I just went through some really stressful times, I guess, as most YouTubers say when they go missing, right? I don't know. So just YouTube wasn't making me happy like how it used to. It was a lot of work and I just felt like I wasn't doing my full best on YouTube, so I just wasn't satisfied with my channel. Like, I privated a lot of my videos and I just didn't feel comfortable like with the stuff I was putting out. It wasn't doing it for me, pretty much. I don't know, I just wasn't satisfied with what I was doing and I wasn't getting like the quality that I wanted. Like, I would watch other videos and be like, well damn, you know, what did my look like? So I'm not gonna tell like my whole life story right now as much as I want to, but I'll just explain that last year around this time I graduated high school and I got my high school diploma, and that video should be up shortly. And it was very stressful because I was alone. I didn't really have any big friends or family, no real support system, and like, yeah, I'm not gonna get too much into that. Yeah, you guys will see how crazy those videos look. Like, I felt like I wasn't myself for a really long time and I'm still getting to know myself. So yeah, I just had to like take a break from myself. I graduated high school. YouTube just wasn't, you know, where I wanted it to be. Like, even other people's content, like I used to watch YouTube so much and I like slowed down. I just was in a whole bunch of like toxic situations, like, or in relationships, like family and like just friends and even like lovers. Like, it just has been real toxic for me. What was. I'm like learning now how to keep all that shit out of my life, but you know, it definitely did play a role. Like, toxic relations did play a role in like me being MIA and not really like doing what I like, living up to my full potential, you know. And I started to blame myself for that. I don't know if I'm wrong, but I just feel like I need to know when people are toxic and just learn how to get that shit out of my life and just, you know, keep living for myself without any distractions. After I graduated, like literally the same week or a couple days after, one of my exes came home from jail and we like messed around for the whole summer. So that's a part of the reason why I never got my graduation video out and my prom video. Like, I want to blame him, but like I was like caught up in like trying to be in a relationship. Like, I was always out and like not home editing and, you know, doing things that I would rather be doing. Like, literally I was like pretty much, I don't want to say sacrificing my time, but like wasting my time when I could have been using it on things that I really wanted to do. Like, I started bullet journaling and like I slowed down on that, even just because of the toxic mannerisms, I don't know, things that I picked up in general. I've always like noticed that like I do things that I need to stop doing, and that's what like stops me from living to my best self. I'm just babbling on, rambling on right now. But yeah, it's not really too much of like a big thing, like of why I've been missing. I just haven't been so concerned with YouTube. I just wasn't living my life for social media for a really long time, pretty much. Like, I was just trying to discover me. and like getting lost in the sauce in the process. And like, if I'm gonna be honest, the ex that I got with during the summertime last year is like my number one main ex. I don't want to say any names. And you know, I was with him when I was 17 and I'm 22 now, and we always like find a way to be messing with each other again, like, and it was just like, it was a really toxic relationship. And I allowed myself to feel like I was in love with him. And then like I finally realized, like after dealing with him last year, like, you know, love is a real thing. Like feeling like you're in love and like putting someone before your actual self and what you actually want to do, you know, is a serious thing. And I just was like swearing that, you know, I was gonna be in love or something. I don't know, but I kept ending up very disappointed in a lot of the situations I've gotten into in the past year, and I've just had some real eye-opening experiences, and I've just been like really living through them and like realizing a lot. And I felt really alone, and just pretty much was like too caught up in like trying to love. I was just not focused on my goals and what I wanted to do, and I just was so focused on like trying not to be alone, because you know it doesn't feel good. But sometimes in life I feel like you need to accept that some chapters, you know, are meant to be gone through alone, and you know, when it's time and you feel comfortable enough to move forward with someone, then that's when it happens. But you know, you can't just expect it to happen because that's what you want. And that's what I think was happening with me. I was just trying so hard not to be alone. I would just like binge watch and like sit in the house and not really do anything, or like go out places. I just was just trying to figure figure out what was for me and like do what was making me happy. So if it was watching Netflix and eating, or you know, whatever I was doing, that's what I was doing. And it took me a while to get back into, okay, this is not healthy, and you know, this is not really where I want to be. And like I realized like so many people are out just living their lives, and you know, I'm being sad when I don't need to be, you know. And it's so cliche, like you see it everywhere. It's like, how is she so stuck in love? And you see all these people like learning about self-love and how and it's like, you know, we should know these things until you get caught up in that situation. Like, because I'm pretty sure I've seen a video like this plenty of times about a girl, you know, being hurt and whatever, and you know, and it's not even because of a guy necessarily, it's just the general thought sometimes, like, you know, that like I've given myself to whoever, and you know, I still sometimes feel like, you know, I got nothing out of what I gave, and you know, I still feel like I deserve, I don't know, but yeah, I'm really rambling on right now. But that's a part of the emotions I was feeling. And you know, I just had to learn, like, you know, things will pass eventually. And you know, I have so many goals I want to accomplish and so many obstacles that it just gets so overwhelming that I sometimes feel like it's so far from like my reach. Like, I'll just be a dreamer instead of a dream chaser. Well, yeah, that's what I was doing. And I spent a lot of time soaking and like learning and accepting, like, you know, I'm gonna be okay alone. I don't need anyone, I don't need friends, and you know, yeah. So yeah, there are other real life serious things I'm experiencing, and I'll like get into it, and I'm not ashamed. I'm gonna talk about it. I didn't even really think to say this when I started recording, but you know, I have to accept and understand that, you know, everything that's happening in my life is playing a role in affecting me, and you know, I have to stop trying to tune things out like they don't matter. So I'm pregnant, and I can't believe that it's coming out of my mouth. Like, that is something I battled with too. Like, I really wanted to have a baby the past year and shit, and then I randomly got pregnant. And I'll do a separate video on that. If y'all have any questions, y'all can ask. And you know, that definitely has affected me. But I'm only almost 3 months pregnant right now. I'm like 11 weeks, I think. I found out I was pregnant when I was 6 weeks, and it's been a roller coaster. Or like 5 weeks, I don't know. Yeah, I'm 11 weeks and 2 days. And as you guys can hear in my tone, like, it's just been a roller coaster. And, you know, a lot of things that I go through I have to process on my own. And I'm just learning to accept that. You know, like, it's not that bad. You know, like, your life is not that bad, you know. I think I'm like a spoiled brat. Maybe that's why, like, I feel like I need so much attention and, like, whatever. I need to just learn how to be a grown-up and deal with my shit. And that's what I've been feeling like lately. Like, bitch, just grow up and deal with your shit. Like, nobody else is gonna deal with it for you. You know, when you find someone to deal with it with you, then that'll be okay. But until then, you know, that's not what you're looking for. You know, because then that's when you set expectations. That is another issue I had in my previous situations. I set my expectations too high with these guys. At the end of the day, you really need to learn how to give yourself what you want first before you can expect anything from anyone. Like, you know, you gotta, I can't, and when I say this, I'm talking about myself as well. Like, I need to stop expecting things or anything from people, or stuff from people that I can't give to myself. I don't know. But pretty much, I just wanted love from my ex, and I just wanted to feel like something from someone. After me and him broke up, well, not broke up, stopped fucking with each other, like, so I was out back to Miami again and, like, doing my thing, so you guys will see that. And that's what I'll be doing this summer. I'll be in Miami. I came back from Miami and I was just chilling. Like, I swear, my ex that I got back with last summer is the only guy that I've ever, like, been fully in a relationship with and loved. I got into a situation with someone where I felt like I felt a different love again. You know what I'm saying? And I was mistaken, of course. But, you know, that really broke me. That happened 3-4 months ago. And, you know, like I said, like, I've just been figuring myself out, like, trying to live my life, trying to do what makes me happy. And at that time, that person made me happy. And, like, you know, we were, and if anyone's wondering, if I don't get into too many details about these stories and you want to know more, like, just ask, maybe. And I'll probably do more in-depth story times if people actually care about my heartbreaks. But, yeah, like, I met this guy in February and I moved really fast. And I moved really fast with this guy. And he was, like, doing the same thing as well. Like, you know, he actually told me he loved me first. And, you know, I think that was his thing because, you know, I kind of, like, social media stalk him till this day. And, like, of course I found a girl he was fucking. And he did the same thing to her. Like, I don't think they're fucking with each other anymore. And, you know, he, you know, just, like, really upped and left me, kind of. And that really changed me because we were, like, moving really fast and I thought it was, like, really gonna be something. And, you know, people change, things happen, you gotta accept it. So that's what happened pretty much. And it really hurt me really badly because, you know, I haven't gotten any close with anyone like that aside from my ex, really. Like, I fuck with niggas sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me not say, like, I'm this big single girl who don't be with guys, like, but I don't be close with them. I did some thought shit, you guys. And I'm not gonna edit this out, I'm gonna keep it 100. So after the guy in March, I had some activities going on. I was being active because he really hurt me, and I feel like I turned into, like, a hurt bitch and did some real things I wouldn't have done, you know, if it wasn't for that situation. And that's how I ended up pregnant. Me and my ex fucked each other from, like, June to, like, September, like, the whole summer. Like, because I know October, when my son's birthday came, we, like, stopped talking the beginning of October because I didn't talk to him about none of that shit. Like, I didn't really have nothing to say to him. Me and my ex were beefing last summer. Like, I wanted to be in love, and he was just like, oh, you think because we started talking again, we could just go back to what we had before? Like, we need to work towards that. And I understand that, but still, I'm team acrimony. Fuck you, me, nigga. This is my shit. And he wasn't feeling that. And I understand. He's entitled, so I had to accept that. And I was just learning to accept these niggas ain't mine. And I still had hope. So I go to Miami for I went to Miami, whatever, y'all see that. And after my son's birthday, and like I was still on and off with the guy before my ex, and then February comes, it's like Valentine's Day, and I meet this guy, I start messing with, whatever, and it didn't even last that long, but we moved really fast, really quickly, and it meant a lot to me. Okay, so back to my weak ass explanation, y'all. I've been high as a bitch. This guy from February, like, he spent days straight coming to my house, and not in a bad negative way, like I'm saying, oh, he was here, nothing. Like, we was having like fun, and like I felt like we were enjoying each other's company, and you know, things were going good to me, you know, like I don't know, but whole time man was probably trying to get over his ex or something, who the fuck knows. But I know he probably really didn't take me seriously, the way he just left me alone. And that just really changed the way I felt about a lot of things for a really long time. I need to really take my time before I decide I'm ready to just jump and take something very seriously. And I definitely learned that from him. I learned a lot. And you know, dealing with that definitely, you know, changed me a lot. Because after that, you know, I just felt like, you know, I don't get close to people, and then I let people in, and you know, it always comes back to bite me in the ass. You know what I'm saying? And I was just trying to, you know, have someone in my life, and it didn't work out. So that's what fucks me up. At first, you know, I wasn't interested in like having a man, or like having, you know, I just wasn't finding that vibe. So I you know, I didn't give up on it, but I was just accepting it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just was like, I'm cool with how I am, you know. I wasn't looking for anything. I'm still really not. But you know, before these men, it wasn't like a thought in my head at all. I mean, before this guy in February, like, it really didn't bother me at all. So wait, let me try to get the real point across that I'm trying to make. So the guy I was dealing with before my ex, he was jealous of my ex, and he was like, oh, you call this nigga daddy, da, 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 da. You don't look at me that way. And you know, that turned him off. I feel like, you know, that, you know, he felt like, you know, I was only for someone else, and you know, I wasn't for him. He felt like I was still, you know, caught up on that, and I wasn't really interested in him. He felt like I was lusting over him still. That's what he told me. And you know, I would try my best to make him feel like that wasn't the case, but you know, because I really did want to move forward from my ex and like move on to someone new. And he was a good guy, you know, he was a working man, and you know, but he was also very toxic as well. We definitely had our share of toxic shit, and yeah, that ended in a really bad way recently. We had a really bad argument. He called me the other day too, but yeah, I didn't notice it. And when I noticed it, it's just like he just called me once, so I didn't really call him back, because we had a really bad argument, like. And we never really told each other we love each other. We didn't ever, like, we didn't even really kiss. Okay, he didn't like to kiss. So, you know, when I say I don't deal with guys on a serious level, or I don't really be in relationships, that's what I mean. Like, we were dealing with each other, but it wasn't like a serious thing yet. And that's like after my ex, and before me and my ex started talking to each other again. And you know, I just kind of accepted that he was how he was, and you know, it was just very toxic. And that's just that. Now, to my ex, I like fake lived with him, and this is a guy from when I was 17. Like, I didn't really live with him, but I used to stay at his house for days, maybe a week at a time. But I was really young, and you know, I just wasn't, yeah. But I wasn't really. I was trying to be a young housewife. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. But you know, we were really close, is what I'm trying to say, and like. I haven't done that with no other man, like, you know, going to his house, spending nights at his house, bringing our kids together. I've never went on a double date with my kids and another man except for my ex, where we both brought our kids and like planned a date. If that ever happened, it was an accident. You know what I'm saying? So I haven't really been with no man. And after my ex showed me that, I was like 18 years old, 19 years old. You know, I was young, and he left an impression on me. You know, I didn't want to be with no other man that couldn't show me that type of, you know, care, and you know, wanting to be that involved and stuff. If a man didn't really want to be like that, you know, I was just out for the dates and, you know, sex. I'm young. I grew up to stay out late and have sex. That's it. I didn't want kids in love. I didn't want all this heartbreak. I thought we was just gonna stay out late and have sex. That's it. And yeah, like, I fucked with guys. So let me say this, like, I've had guys that will come pick me up in their car, we'll go to their house for the night or however long, and you know, we'll smoke, talk, whatever, and then, you know, that'll be my little consistent F buddy. The fuck, I'm grown. I wasn't fucking with no nigga in my crib. Like, so this is what happened with the guy in February. Like, my ex in the third summertime, of course, he's in my house. He knows my son. And even then, I didn't have my ex around my son. My ex don't see my son, okay? My ex hasn't seen my son. I don't know what was the last thing I said, but. So, yeah. The guy in February was, like, one of the kind of like, you know, just something I haven't done, like something new that I haven't done in a while, having somebody in my house, and like, you know, I thought it was gonna be for a long time. I didn't expect things to end how they ended, and you know, that really crushed me. So after he left, you know, for a while, before I accepted that, you know, I'm not gonna find my happiness in love with another man, and I need to love myself. I was trying so hard to find some love. So do you guys know that, no you don't know, but I'm gonna tell you, I was on a dating site, and you know, a couple weeks, and mind you, after this guy leaves me, you know, like I'm blowing up his phone, he did not come back. He did not come back. He had the nerve to like hit me up a few weeks ago, and like he came in my live today and didn't say anything, but you know, I don't know about that, because you know, he got a car and stopped talking to me. And then had the nerve to tell me to stop telling people that he got a car and left me. Like, what else was it? You got the car and you left work and drove past my house and went to your borough and didn't even come say hi or show me your car or nothing. And you had a car, like, you know, that's fucked up. You didn't even call me and say, yeah, things went my way today at the dealership. Thanks for wishing me good luck. I got the car. Like, nothing. That shit really broke me. So anyways, though, I was on a dating site and someone with the same name as him, and he has a really rare name. Someone with the same name as him hit me up. And I moved really fast to him too. And I think he got me pregnant. And I was moving around a lot, and yeah. Let's just say that I met someone with the same name as him. I thought I was gonna take him seriously, then he turned out being like a weird toxic bug out. And at least I got like, he bought me a TV. I got a TV out the situation. He was very young too, and he had the same name as the guy who just broke my heart, so I was like, this is meant to be. You know, and that was just a lesson that I need to love myself, because now I'm pregnant and I don't even like him. So even if he was my baby father, I don't even want him around, and I wouldn't even trust him with the baby. And yeah, that's that. And it was just really like two guys that I really had in my house after him. So after I realized that guy was toxic that I met on the dating site, I was like really just whoring. A guy from my old childhood, like finally been like, he been confessing his love to me for a while, but I finally just gave in to him, like fuck it. We knew each other since we was young, this might be true love. And I was fucking with him, and I think he was probably still fucking with his baby mother or something. Like, he was trying to fuck with me, but you know, at that point I didn't even really want love. I realized that maybe I just need to love myself, because he was like, you use me. Then I realized like, I'm taking advantage of this boy. I just want him around because I just want somebody around, and maybe that's the whole thing of it all. I just want somebody around, and I don't really need someone around. And yeah, I actually saw him the other day. He lived down the block from me, and I just kept walking past. I was with my kids though. And yeah, that ended. And I still talk to my ex. He was over here the other day. Because a girl got to get pleasure somewhere, and he's the last person I slept with, like, I don't know, a week ago. And I still feel like a hornball. Maybe it's because I'm pregnant. And I can't get dick. Let's see when he was over here. Yeah. Last week, Thursday. We didn't even have sex last week, Thursday. We hung out like 3 times, and we only had sex the first time he came over here. He came over here on like 2 weeks ago on a Monday for the first time since what, last year he's fucked. And yeah, we just had sex, and then that was that one time, and then he came, we went out on a date like a couple days later. He took me to the movies and shit. And yeah, we didn't have sex that time. He took me to the movies, he dropped me off home. And then he came over here with me after work one night, and he was trying to have sex, and I was just like, nah, no thank you. I was like, let's watch the movie. And yeah, Max, I'm pretty sure he was fucking so many other bitches, so it's just me when I'm horny, and I just am not even horny for him anymore. I realized like I was like fake obsessed with him for so long, and I guess it was just the thought of him that I was obsessed with, because when he's around it's just like, I used to get so excited for his types, I don't anymore. So that pretty much sums up my terrible relationships this past year or whatever. Now I'm just like completely turned off from men. I'm pregnant, and I'm gonna give y'all the deets on that reality. And I might even like try to vlog it a little bit. This is very stressful. And what else? Yeah, I'm just, you know, getting over shit, trying to stop stalking this guy from February's Facebook. I just wanted him to want me back, but then like when he hit me up, I just thought about it, like, I don't even want you, like, why do I still check for you? And yeah, my kids have been like, you know, playing a big role in my life in the past few months, so I've just been focusing on myself and trying to not be in love, and like if I do fall in love, I want it to be the right thing and not really looking for that. I just want to go back to school, you know, and just focus back on me. So this is why I'm making this video, to tell you guys what's been going on. Hopefully I go back to college in August. I mean, I start college in August. I still haven't picked up my diploma, so I'm gonna like film that. Maybe I'll do a vlog on that. I didn't even highlight my face, you guys. So yeah, what else do I tell y'all? You know, I really hope, you know, I keep up with my vids. And hopefully, you know, you guys let me know if y'all like this video, if y'all looking forward to some more or whatever. And, you know, let a bitch know what's up. Like my video, comment, share, subscribe, all of that. I'm trying to think what else am I missing to tell y'all. I just read the notes I wrote in my bujo. Hello? So yeah, I pretty much hit everything without even reading this. I didn't even read this first. I'm a terrible person. I should have read this before I filmed this. But yeah, I told y'all about how I graduated high school, how I was under stress and dealing with a lot. You know, y'all could only imagine. I really didn't list too much, but you know, y'all see. I'll make another update video. My battery is dying too. And my camera is running out of space. And I told y'all how to like my videos. I want them to be better and stuff. So yeah. I didn't mention that. I was kind of depressed maybe. Y'all get that vibe. Listen, my mindset was altered, okay? I wasn't myself for a while. Y'all got the point. And, you know, yeah, I think a bitch is back. I don't want to make this whole video about dudes because I've definitely been talking about guys a lot. And he's on my mind right now. And I got to work on that. So that's why I'm going to do this. And I just miss filming so much. I don't even want to close out the video. Yeah, so this is the look of today, and I'm trying to think what else I'm gonna tell you, motherfucker. I guess that's pretty much it. You know, a bad bitch is becoming a bad bitch, and now the bad bitch is back in effect. I was evolving from bad bitch 1.0 to 1.5 to now 2.2 whatever. And yeah, what else? That's pretty much it. So yeah, I'm back and I'm feeling better, and every single day I'm feeling better and I'm learning new things, and I'll be okay. So yeah, hopefully y'all see more videos from me. And I need to stop thinking so negatively. I'm not gonna make a separate video like I got an abortion. I think that's OD. I'm gonna just be like, make this all in one video.
Oh, you make it dramatic?
I don't want to make it that dramatic. So today is June 22nd, and I had a termination of pregnancy today. And let's just leave that at that. And we will try to leave all the hate. I'm gonna try to block all the hate comments. This is the bum ass wristband they gave me. Like, they just literally wrote my name on it. And here's where they had IV in me. And this is where I got a stick blood sample taken from me. I was gonna try to show them my experience. This is to help people who are going through this, and you know, they're gonna know they're gonna be okay. Like, yes, this is me the same day and I'm okay. Still wristband on. It's been a few hours since I've been home, but I know I was gonna film this, and I don't want people to think I was like lying or anything. I mean, I have a picture of me in the clinic in the gown, yeah. So yeah, you guys, I let you guys know I was pregnant, and listening to you guys, I got an abortion. And if there's anyone out there interested in the experience, you know, let me know. But either way, stay tuned because I'm gonna make a video separately about that. And I want to talk about how I feel. Thanks for watching my video, and hope you guys stay focused, stay positive, and stay blessed. See y'all in the next one.